Theory of constraints practitioners are naturally obsessed with constraints. What are the different types of constraints? Can one have several constraints at the same time? Is there such a thing as a good constraint, etc.? My take on this topic is that there are three types of constraints in an organization. Eliyahu Goldratt, the founder of the theory of constraints and author of the bestseller The Goal, initially defined constraints as the element that prevents a company from making more money now and in the future. Or more generically, a constraint is what prevents a company from reaching its goal. The constraint determines the rate of production of goal units. The first type of constraint is a bottleneck that prevents the company from making more money now, in the short term. The obvious and most frequent example is a machine in a factory. The revenues of the day or of the month are determined by this bottleneck. It can be any kind of resource, including people. The second type of constraint is what will prevent the company from making more money in the future. For instance, it could be your research and development teams working on developing the products of tomorrow. And finally, there is the third type of constraint. It is called the management attention constraint or meta constraint. It is how the organization is managed, because this will have consequences on the two previous operational constraints. It is, after all, the quality and quantity of the managerial decisions that will determine how well the first and second types of constraints perform. There is some disagreement among TOC experts about this third type of constraint because it is not managed like the other types of constraints for which one uses the 5 focusing steps of the theory of constraints. This is how I summarize the 3 types of constraints you will find in any organization, and viewed in this way you can have all 3 existing simultaneously in an organization at any one time. Thank you.